Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Good morning. Welcome one. Welcome all. And most importantly, welcome to the stream. What's good? What's good? Good morning. Happy to be here. Happy to have y'all here. Happy Friday. Good day. A good day. My last day of work before vacation. Unless you want to count this as a job. It's really not, but like it is, but isn't. At least not my stage. But welcome. Oh, good morning. Happy to be here. Happy to have you all here. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. Go ahead and get this launched. Get the show on the road. Get the show on the road. Happy to be here. Happy to have you all here. Hope everybody had a good week. Hope everybody's excited for the weekend. Here where I live, finally got some warm weather, which doesn't matter because Sunday I'm going to a different state to be at for a week, which I can't wait. Very excited about that. So yeah, chat, to kind of give the why does it sound like a war message? The whole, tell my wife I love her message there. It's kind of crazy.
Congratulations, guys.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Don't even know what I was gonna say. That really just threw me off so much. Yeah, I mean, anywho, I guess, yeah, hope you had a good week. I'm going on vacation Sunday, so we're gonna stream today, stream tomorrow morning. And then yeah, that's kind of gonna be that. For a week. So after that, we'll move on, and I'll see y'all when I get back. But right. Hello. Hello. But hey, yeah, that's what's going on. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. That's all I got. But folks, welcome back to another episode of MYTEAM. Here in F125. Oof. What's up? How's it going? Friendly reminder, we are live streaming across the board. TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitch, and Kick. So, if you're chatting along, if you're watching along on the different platforms, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Round number 5, season 1, episode 5, whatever you want to call it, of our MYTEAM series. If you missed the last few episodes, more specifically the last one, be sure, go back, check it out. Go to results here. Yeah, be sure to go back, check it out. Bahrain Grand Prix was something, to say the least. It was certainly something. We drove as Sunny. The race got off to a terrible start with Josh getting to the back of us on the opening lap, and then followed up with us then going into the back of, I believe it was Lewis, and you know, we ended up getting some front wing damage, but ultimately, in the end, a lot of stuff ended up working out for us. Late safety car in the race, a lot of us just come in, pit again, and then get everything fixed, and it was just, yeah, it was a blessing, absolute blessing. So a P5 result in Bahrain felt really, really good. Just as a whole, was awesome for us to get. Now we move on to Jeddah. Jeddah is a track that I feel really good about. It's arguably my best track in the game. So I'm excited. Hopefully I can get a good setup going to have a competitive car, and yeah, then we go from there. We take a look into the standings. Currently P8 with Sonny and P11 with Josh. We've been very inconsistent as a team, and it's been a lot of bad strategy calls, really, as well as terrible pit stops. So that's really what it's come down to. But P4 in the constructors, just ahead of Mercedes. I feel like this is kind of where our fight is, really. A few episodes ago, I was talking about how we could potentially take the fight to the Red Bull. It was really kind of more of a pipe dream being able to take the fight to the Red Bull. So again, this is kind of where our fight is: P4, P5. Ideally, we'd like to get P4, if at all possible. But time will tell. It's still very, very early in the season yet. And still got a very, very long way to go. Am I sad? No. I'm not sad. I'm new to your channel. What kind of content do you do? Primarily just racing stuff. That's all I do. That's all I do. Pleased to inform you that our relationship with our title sponsor is significantly strengthened. After recent discussions, we have secured a more favorable partnership, and as a result, gain new benefits. Okay. So what do we get? Fan engagement. More weekly income. Okay. Nice. Wait, no. Oh, I see. We got a different decal design. That's all it is. Alright, never mind. I got all excited and shit. No reason. No reason. Oh god, my nose. All stuffed up. Okay. Got rid of those. Sorry. It was gonna bug me if I didn't. Alright, we had some oh my lord. Jesus. Okay. We had an upgrade come through that's been fully developed. We're gonna go ahead and equip it to Sonny's car. You can see on the right side there where we stand in terms of R&D. Not great. Certainly not great. I mean, we're like right below the Mercs. We're close. We're close. Like, we have a good midfield car, and obviously over time, the hope is to get it to that next step. Still have some stuff in development yet, which I'm sure if I go over and take a look, some stuff might be ready to be upgraded, or actually, put through the process of development rather than just the research side of things. So I think we're gonna do another chassis upgrade here. Maybe. Do that or that. We're gonna do that, actually. I lied. I'm a dirty liar. Do I have enough to do? I might have enough to do another. Let's see. Oh, I'm just short. Damn. Maybe we finally invest into a durability upgrade. Let's do it. Let's do it. I feel like we could use it because something tells me. Brandon, what's good? It has been a while. Something tells me that I'm gonna get into this race and we're gonna have a mechanical failure. I just have that feeling, which is gonna suck. You can have research get delayed. That's a thing. What? Oh, that kind of sucks. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, well, anywho. We got some upgrades to do here. Do I? Oh, we got some almost completing, too, that we'll have ready for Jeddah. Stay here. Facility improvements. Okay, so that's done in 2 days. Where I'll be able to do more development for the aero department. So I guess let's just do that for now. I have another one apparently. I'm confused. Okay, anyway. Yeah, let's just do that for now. And then I can't do anything else. But I guess I'll do that next when that facility upgrade is done, I suppose. I don't know. I guess I'll do that. Alright, let's see. Fan rating's very close to being a 2. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Which really just gives us some extra XP. Really it. Oh, bye, Ruben. If that's his name. I honestly can't remember the character's name. Let's go fill out our activities before I forget. I don't even think I can actually fill out an activity. Because, yeah, that's the only one I can do. Everything else more than 2 days. Alright. We have a department event. Let's see what's going on. Title sponsor efficiency study. Our title sponsor proposes funding a resource allocation study to optimize department efficiency. While this could free up resources, they insist on having full control over the distribution. Should we proceed? Yeah, why not? Alright, early talks with Josh. So let's go sit down, see, kind of see what he's looking for from us. Let's see, driver's expectations. Quite the engineering workforce, that's for sure. Fan rating of 5 and vehicle performance ranking of 5th. That's a little much, man. That's a little much. Proposed terms, 10 mil salary, 10.5, with a 1 mil signing bonus. We finished 5th. Finished 5th in the constructors. It's a little intense, Josh, but okay. Guys had like 2 points finishes. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. My nose is like so congested right now. Alright. We're gonna advance a day.
Unfortunately, one of the parts failed during development.
You
We'll
suck.
need to revisit the development area and give it another go.
Dude, it takes so long for R&D to happen in this game. At least, maybe it doesn't. To me, it feels like it does. And because it takes so long... Oh, man. When a failure happens like that, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. This other thing didn't go through yet. You know, the thing with the thing with the thing. There we go. That. So now, good morning. Welcome. Hello. Now that that's done, let's see. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So let's do this. Get that on the board. And sorry, I'm like reading through all these. There's a lot. There's a lot of facilities upgrades. Like holy shit. I will buy that. Buy that as well. All right, we'll hold off on anything else. We'll hold off on anything else. I think we're good for all that. Boom. An upgrade complete. Maybe it was just the research part of it complete. It was. Alright, so we'll have to hold off on that. I mean, that's a pretty major upgrade too, which will be nice. You know what, man? I actually kind of like this because now here's what's happening. Like we're building R&D points at a very rapid pace. I guess more specifically resource points. We're building that at a very rapid pace. So we have all these different upgrades that are coming through that we're able to look at. But I'm only able to develop so much because I only have so many spots available. So it kind of slows down our development a little bit. So we're not going to have like this like overpowered car to start. Or, in a very short amount of time. Which, I don't know. I kind of like. It's realistic, But, alright. Jeddah, round 5. Let's go to work. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. There's a lot of upgrades. Or is it telling me? Wait. Oh, excuse me. It's telling me everything that's on the car currently. Got it. Got it. Alright. Yeah, how are components looking? Let's see. Oh, excuse me. I feel like we could have a really strong result here. So I want to sneeze again. Oh God. So I want to be safe and make sure we have fresh components, which doesn't always work out in our favor. But have fresh components on, so that way we
It's practice
are
here
in
today
better shape
at the Jeddah Corniche Street Circuit.
for the race. Hopefully. Why can't the mechanical failures ever happen in like practice or like quali? Why does it always have to happen in the race?
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. Does this work? Ah, it does work. Nice. Got it.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Alright. Let's do that. Do that. Alright, cool. Try that setup. See how we feel. I don't know. I mean, I guess let's just go out and race strategy, I suppose.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Okie dokie. So weird driving around here when still sunlight. Ooh.
Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at a representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time.
Okay. So chat, I the other day decided that I was gonna try to do a video in VR just to you know, again, just to experience it. Y'all know me, I'm a big VR racer. Gotta say though, the VR experience, both from a viewing experience and a playing experience, not great. Not great. I really do wish they could improve on the VR in this game. I feel like it'd be so much fun. So much fun. Part of like what makes these games good, or at least, you know, in a more enjoyable experience, is the fact that it's such an immersive environment because it's all officially licensed stuff. A little late on the break. But I don't know. For whatever reason, man, they still just... It's still the same problems with VR that we've had since they first implemented VR capability. So, I don't know. Whack. Got off on the curb there. Lost a lot of time. All over the track right now. Still like waking up yet. Bear with me. Oh, went deep. I might have to go up on the wings. A little bit more downforce going. You know, chat, I haven't played this in a hot minute. Feel rusty. Feel rusty. But, like, all in all, I feel like I'll slowly get there. I hope. What else I gotta say, man? I love this track. Absolutely love this track. It's so much fun. In real life, maybe not as much, but it's so fast. That's a wall. Car did not want to slow down there. I did first sector. Came into that corner late too. You know, now that I got the tires warmed up, setup actually feels kind of good. I think I just continue to keep braking late, which is a tendency that I have in this game. I'm so used to being able to just brake so late. Just kind of almost whip the car into the corner. Can't really do. Really miss the apex. Really good at that. Tell you what, if missing the apex was an Olympic sport, I'd win gold medal every time. How do I have the HUD? It's a overlay mod. You can get it on race department. Way too late. I was paying attention. Yeah. Yeah, it's so much better than the dials. It's so much cleaner. Finish this program up and then let's get the rest of practice. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Break that time. Yep. Coming in the curb. Whew. Alright.
Okay, test
Not bad.
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Not bad. Some decent laps there. Nothing crazy. Car feels good though. Car feels really good. I just gotta stop braking as late as I am into the corners. I think that's what's really killing me. I'm just like out braking myself. Have you found the Taylor overlay? It's on race department, or I guess it's called Overtake now, since they like bought them out or whatever. Yeah, it's on there. There's a bunch of other like overlays available too. Like you can get like a leaderboard overlay. Pretty much like an entire like graphics overlay overhaul. But, did you get that HUD? As I was just saying, you can get it on Overtake or race department. You get it on their website. I'm gonna have to like link the description, or not the description, link the like site to my chats. Just pin it in there. Go here. Yeah, you just go on there. It's super easy to install. Super easy to download if you know what you're doing. You do have to have SimHub for it, but yeah. Sorry, chat. Okay. Go just skip the rest. Oh, well, once again, chat, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Yeah, once again, guys, by the way, we are live across the board here on like practically every platform there is to be live on. I appreciate y'all, man. Seriously, like I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it because it needs to be said. You guys have been awesome everywhere. Every platform that I've been streaming on. Like Twitch has seen an uptick in viewers. YouTube has seen an uptick in viewers and subs. Twitch is, or not, sorry, TikTok's seeing an uptick in viewership and followers, man. Like, everybody chatting along and stuff. Like, these streams have been awesome, and it's been all because of you guys. So, I appreciate it. Do you drive driver career or team career? Content-wise, I do the team career stuff because, I just feel like my team is really kind of the mode to play. The driver career is not bad because it's, I mean, it's just a continuation of last year's driver career mode, which really wasn't terrible. I feel like there was just a lot of things about it that weren't great. Now having some new features like being able to have driver transfers happen more often, stuff like that, I think is good. And I think kind of helps improve the mode.
What an incredible practice session that.
I just feel like from a content standpoint, you know, the My Team mode is kind of, you know, that is the mode to play. You know, all these new features and all this new stuff that's super in depth in comparison to years past. It just makes sense. And I'm having fun with my team, honestly. Like, I think it's a really good time. I there's a part of me that almost regrets picking Apex GP as the team to start as, and you know, I almost kind of wish I created my own team, but just because I'm missing out on some stuff. Like, I don't have any secondary sponsors, and I can't pick any secondary sponsors. You know, I didn't get to create my own team principal. Which is, I mean, that part's fine. I don't really care about that as much. And what was the other thing? There's something else that I'm like blanking on. But you know, I mean, you have no ability to change anything about the team. Which, like, again, is fine. Like, I almost expect that. But my hope is, and again, I have no idea because I haven't gotten that far yet. But my hope is that at the end of the year, when the new season starts, I'm potentially given the option to either like change teams or, you know, something to that effect or something of that nature. But I guess we'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, maybe I could hopefully mod the team and make changes that way. Because I don't know if I want the team to always be Apex GP. You know what I mean? Like, if I have the ability, for story purposes, have the ability to be like, oh yeah, here comes the Cadillac, they're taking over the team. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. But I mean, it is cool that you have real sponsors on the car. And that's kind of how I feel about it too. You know what I mean? Like, and that's part of the reason why I picked them. But I'm getting no extra perks from those sponsors, unlike if I created my own team. So that's kind of where the problem lies, unfortunately. And I didn't even get to pick my main sponsor, actually. My title sponsor, it just picked it by default. So I just got put with whatever I have. Just for looks on your car. Yeah, I mean, that's, I think, really at the end of the day, I guess that's kind of just what you get. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. You pick and choose what you want, I suppose. You know, you can't have your cake, or can't make your cake and eat it too, or whatever the saying is. But it would be cool if they had sponsor milestones to complete for rewards. Yeah. Yeah. Let me check this one. I think that's the one I have. Is it not? I downloaded a bunch of them. Or maybe that's a different one. That is a different one. I downloaded a bunch of them. I do think I have that one. I think I do have that one, like, downloaded. You do have to go through and kind of, like, as far as setting up the overlay, you do have to go through and, like, manually position it on the screen and stuff. So, all the licensed themes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that. Should bring that up to F1 game officials to believe they would implement that. Yeah, I mean, probably. Problem is, I'm a small content creator, man. I ain't got those kind of connections. And I mean, hell, let's be real. Erva
Welcome
for
to the
years
Jeddah
has been
Corniche, one of the fastest
trying to
circuits
say,
on the
hey,
calendar.
Cody's,
But
let's do
see
this shit.
who'll be fastest of them
And,
all. We're
you know,
about to set the grid
how
for the
many years
Saudi
in a row
Arabian
has
Grand
his
Prix.
opinions
Yes,
been ignored? You know,
it's
arguably the
qualifying.
biggest content creator in F1 gaming, and just gets ignored. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So they're certainly not going to listen to little old me. You know what I mean? Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. All right. Fuel load down. Go out, set a lap. See how we feel. See how we feel across the board here. What wheel do I use?
Garage, please. Cars ready to
I use the Fanatec wheel. The 8mm direct drive base with their Club Sport inverted pedals, and then the Fanatec Formula V2.5. I think. Well, no wait. I think the V2. They're now on the 2.5, but. This guy is the most raspy, deep, and sexy American voice I have ever heard. He's so American, I suck. That might be the greatest compliment I've ever been given. Also, are you the real Drew McIntyre? The curb there. Oh yeah, of course. I only really do the program, like I'll do the first like practice session just to, you know, tweak the setup and just to kind of get things going, you know what I mean? Just to warm up for the day. All right, here we go. First qualifying session. Let's see where we can put the car. Deep into the corner. That's exactly where we're going to put the car. I'm a little slow in that first sector. Oh. Massive impeding by Stroll. Jesus Christ. Got a nice little toe there. I went deep. Completely missed the apex. And ran out of battery before I even got to the line.
Less than 1 lap
Alright.
of fuel left now. The tank's
I
pretty
mean, a
much
137 isn't terrible. Not terrible. It's a decent enough lap. See where ultimately it puts us. See where it puts us after everything. JP right behind us too. Let's go. Okay. Man, the team as a whole might have some good pace this weekend. Excited. I'm excited now. It's only Q1, so I really can't get my hopes up, and I think, yeah, I mean, a lot of the faster cars still haven't gone out yet. Also, Leclerc had a massive impeding happen on him, so, you know, he should be higher up. Yeah, Max just put himself on pole for now. I'm assuming Piastri went out. Yep, he's just lower down the... He could be faster. Lewis, obviously Leclerc. Yuki's way off. Jesus. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we're going to get through. So, I mean, we don't even have to worry. We don't even have to worry about going back out, which is awesome. Great feeling. Great feeling to have. I just got to clean up my first sector a little bit. Tighten up the third sector. I would love to get another tow. That'd be awesome if we can. Alright. Let's see. Any surprises here? The Yuki Tsunoda out in Q1. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. I feel you will be a big streamer, however, this name is your tag is a little weird. What? This name is your tag is a little... My brain hurts. What? You're just saying my name's weird? I can give some context to my name. I don't think I will be a big streamer, by the way. I don't foresee that ever happening. But context to my name. So I didn't do it 97. 97's the year I was born. The name itself is my first ever gamer tag that I had on the PS3 when I got my first PS3. I remember it so vividly, like sitting there, getting everything set up. I had a buddy of mine come over. He helped me set everything up, and because he had already had one, and he and I were big fans of the movie The Longest Yard, and specifically the Adam Sandler version, the newer one. And so we're sitting there, we're setting everything up. He's like, all right, you gotta come up with a name. You gotta come up with a gamer tag. I'm like, okay. I couldn't really think of anything. And then he was like try to do something that, like, you know, you like, you know, something like you're super into. Like maybe something that you can like easily quote or whatever, right? I'm like, all right, yeah, that works. So then I sat there and I'm like, okay. Again, we're both in The Longest Yard. What's something that we could take from that, right? Because we used to sit there and like just randomly quote that movie all the time, right? And so then there's a scene in that movie, towards the end of the movie, when the guards are playing against the cons, and you know, they're doing like random camera panning to like the crowd and stuff. And at one point they cut to they have the other inmates that are there in the crowd, right? And so at one point they cut to that, and the comedian Sinbad makes an appearance, and he just stands up with a sign and yells, "I didn't do it." So that's where it comes from. It just comes from that movie. That's all it is. But yeah, that's the story behind my name. It's nothing like crazy, like, you know, there's no like
All right, give me a quick radio check,
mischievous,
please.
you
Radio
know,
check.
happening behind the scenes or anything like that. There's nothing crazy happening. It's just, that's all it is. That's all it is. Alright, here we go. Q2. Again, hell of a first lap, which felt really good.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Felt really good. So let's go out and see if we can put in another stellar lap here. Get through to Q3. Yeah, I gotta say, like, the car feels really good. Car feels really good. I gotta stop outbraking myself in a lot of these corners. And I find it so easy to lock up the tires or lock up the brakes. So I just gotta be careful not to, do that. But car feels good. Touch some grass. Okay. You insist. Alright. There we go. And I immediately outbroke myself. With the setup I have, I'm slow in the first sector. But I feel like it just, I don't know, I make up for it for the rest of the lap. And there's that. What? A little deep. Used all my battery deployment before I got to the line. Again. 130.8, little slower than our Q1 time. Just by a little bit. George did a 132, so got some work to do. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So far, 5th. We are about a second off. And, I mean, Lando didn't set a lap, neither did Max, so. We'll drop a little bit. Same thing with Kimmy. Looks like they're all kind of about to set a lap. We did also go out on used tires. So, a couple factors there. Charles put in a stellar lap. Let's see, where did Kimmy put himself? Kimmy put himself P2. Lando P5, Max P7. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, P8, we are about 3.5, 4 tenths to work with. We're gonna go out and fresh set the tires, and I mean that'll solve everything. So, not really too concerned right now as far as our pace goes. Go out. Let's see how much we can improve here. I'm gonna potentially get a tow from Max Verstappen here. That'd be kind of nice. I will. Hell yeah. Nice. Alright, here we go. So much smoother through there. Somehow slower though. Oh, I'm in the dirty air. Car's understeering. No! Oh, shit. Alright. Not good. Really gonna have to try to make up for that. Locked up a little bit going in. Loves no shoes. Diabolical. You know, you're not the first person to say that. Heard that before. I do have shoes. I have 2 different pairs of racing shoes. No! It did. Oh no! Don't tell me my wheels fucking disconnecting on me. I lost force feedback. Yeah, I lost force feedback. Oh nope, never mind. It's back. Oh, it did that thing, man, where like, oh, it's doing it. I feel it. They really gotta fucking fix that. I'm, like, losing force feedback mid-turn. It's a massive problem. Yeah, it fucking feels weird now. I might have to relaunch the game. Yeah, I mean, my time is shit here. So I really gotta hope. Oh my god. I'm just gonna return to the garage. Ah, well, finish off the lap, might as well. It was terrible. The wheel fucking losing force feedback really hurt, but hey, we still get through. We still get through. Still get there. It's all that matters. Well, with this. Okay, whatever.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check. All right. Go out another use set. We'll save and fresh that for the race. Just do a flying lap this time. Keyboard fell. There we go. Got it. Alright. The force feedback, like, kind of fixed itself. Sort of. Still feels a little weird. I might restart the game after this. Just to be on the safe side. That's a corner cut. A little wide. not mean to go to fourth. That's a wall. Peek again. That's a corner cut. It's fine. Everything's fine. To the line. Yeah. 136. Not good. Not good. Kind of sloppy lap as well. Force feedback feels a little weird. Little weird. Yeah. So after the session, we'll restart the game. Yeah, 1.1 off max. I don't expect us to. Oh, I didn't even look at the timing boards for Q2 because I got distracted by the whole force feedback thing. Josh didn't make it through. That sucks. That sucks. Hi, Lewis Hamilton. Guys, I got Lewis Hamilton in my chat. What is that display? Are you talking about? You talking about that? It's just an overlay mod. That's all. Oh, let's see. My first sector shit. Third sector shit. Second sector shit. There's a shit lap. Alright. A little bit here. And cool. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just an overlay mod. It's on, you can get it on Overtake or Race Department, whatever the hell it's called anymore. Much better entrance there into the chicane. Terrible exit though. There we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'll appreciate it. A little wide. A little wide, lost a little bit of time. That's a wall. Finished the purple sector 1, green sector 2. It's a good lap so far. Trying to say what little battery I have. With it straight, I went a little wide, kind of missed the apex. To the line, we just ran out of battery. Where does that put us? P3. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Tobias, I'm good, man. How are you? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, that is awesome. W's all around there. Hell of an effort.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out
It won't go
tomorrow.
away. Whatever. Hell of an effort. There, chat. There we go. Nope. Alright, that didn't work. hell of an effort. Russell takes pole. Verstappen P2. Man, that little bit of time I lost. That little bit of time. A little bit of time. A little bit of time I lost, dude. I would have... Man. I potentially... Like, if I don't miss the apex in the last corner and then get a better exit in T1 and then that corner where I ran wide, I potentially could have put it on a pole. It sucks. I'm telling you, this genuinely is my best track in the game. Which is insane, Musk, because I'm honestly kind of shit. But I'm glad you're good, man. Glad you're good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honestly not that good. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. Alright. I have to relaunch the game. I have to relaunch the game real quick. I just wanna make sure my shit is good. You know what I mean? I don't want this like disconnected on me mid race. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Tobias, thank you for the follow. Once again, over on Twitch, Joystick Junkie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate all you. Appreciate all of you. For those watching, by the way, let me completely restart this. For those watching over on like the YouTube Shorts area, I do see y'all in chat. I'm obviously been trying to acknowledge y'all as best as I can. I do see you in chat. However, if you're like subbing or anything like that, that I don't see, which is really annoying. I have to figure out a way. Like, I don't know if there's like an alert box you could do for that. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like for like, I guess YouTube Shorts, I suppose. And I don't know if that's a thing. So it's something I'm gonna have to look into. Same thing with like TikTok. Like, I would love to get like alerts set up. Like, I see it in the chat, like when you guys do stuff, but like I'd love for stuff to actually like show up on the screen. But I don't know. So I do see y'all
EA Sports.
doing your thing. I just want you to know that. I'm not ignoring you.
Still got it, Bono. Still we rise, guys.
Still we rise. All right, Jeddah. I'm excited. I am excited. I feel good about this, chat. I do. Feel good. I mean, we just put the car P3. My race pace is usually much better than my qualifying pace. So I feel good. I feel good. I feel like this might be something special. Oh, that's wrong button. There we go. All right, 50 laps on the streets of Jeddah. Once again, chat, I gotta say it as well. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Eventually. New here. What's good? Hello. Hello, GMG. What's good in the hood?
Welcome to one of the fastest races in the entire calendar.
I was
And while
trying to
it's
keep
one
the
of
rhyme
the newer
going.
races on the
I can't think
F1
of
World
anything
Tour,
else.
it's already staked its reputation as a fan favourite. It's Jeddah, and it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, and alongside me today...
Skip all that.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. Alright, and I don't know. In years past, I've been able to do like a one-stop strategy. Tire wear in this game is definitely a little bit stronger than in previous F1 games. And I know me. I know I'm not going to want to sit there and like take things easy for the race because it's like, again, look where we're starting. So I do think we're going to do the two-stop. I do think we're going to be a little aggressive. I think we're going to do a little bit of an undercut for the second stint, though. I think that's the move. Yeah. Is this working? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. One sec, chat. Uno momento, por favor. All right, let's go to work. Well, there's always a chance for safety cars and red flags. That is also true. That is a valid point. That is something else I got to keep in mind here. But we've had a lot of chaos here early. Caleb, thank you for the follow. We've had a lot of chaos here early in the series. A lot of safety cars. We've had one like practically almost every race, alongside a red flag in the sprint race in Shanghai. So it's a valid point. I feel like my wheel's about to disconnect. I just lost force feedback for a second. My wheel did like that thing where like it just jerked to the left. It's only this game. This is the only game it does it in. I get so annoyed every time it happens too. Literally only this game that it does it in. And they've acknowledged that it's a problem. I thought they said they fixed it with this last update, but nope. Still happening. I'll literally be turning and then I'll just feel the wheel like do that. Annoying. Annoying AF. Alright. I feel like it's such a long run back down this straight to get to your box. What wheelbase is this? This is the Fanatec Direct Drive 8 Newton meter. 8
Okay,
Newton
incredible
meter
parking there.
base.
Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
All right, here we go. 5 red lights, and we're off. We get a hell of a start. No, too deep, too deep. Just managed to stay on the track, barely. We hold off Russell at the start. Verstappen fell back a spot as well. All right, Car's gonna feel heavier. I gotta keep that in mind. Heavy fuel load. And ultimately, I mean, these guys are faster than us. Pace might be good, but, you know, they do have the better car. It's just something I just gotta remember for this. Nice parking? Yeah, kinda was. Yes, sir. Always. Always full race. I feel like it makes the races more dynamic, you know? A lot more happens. Oh, no, I went deep. I went deep. Get a good exit, hopefully. Yeah, it was okay. This is the Jeddah Street Circuit.
Okay, DRS is now
Oh,
available.
God. Oh, boy. I thought Lando was going to send it up the inside of me there. I'm shocked he didn't, honestly. A little wide. The car being heavier, you know, obviously because it's early parts of the race. It is, it's gonna be rough here in the early goings, I feel like. Trying to defend, and really just trying to get through that first sector with the setup that we have. I compromised a lot of downforce just to have straight line speed. Yeah, a lot of creators don't, and I get why, because I mean, it takes up more time. I just feel like you get better racing by doing full races. Alright, Russell had DRS, or not Russell, well, he does, but Norris has DRS. He didn't really close in on me at all. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Our straight line speed's pretty decent. I feel like he's going to get me here, though.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Really heavy on the brake. Nope. Whew. Kind of parked it on the apex. Got a little squirrely. Alright. Just nice and easy. Looks like we're going out for a nice little Sunday stroll.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh, it's only lap 3. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Alright, me, Russell, and Norris, we're all kind of splitting from the rest of the field, which is kind of nice. Stay defensive there, going into the corner. Get a really good exit. Yeah, I agree. If you have tire wear issues that early, there's a problem.
Okay,
Looks
so we're
stoned
leading
as
our
fuck.
teammate by 6.0
I mean, I'm not,
seconds.
but to be fair, I am a little tired. Yeah. Purple sector 1. Our pace is strong. I'm not pulling away or anything, but This is decent. Yeah, true. Alright. Lando got a really good run this time. We still have the inside line, though. Once again, get a good exit. Nice. I mean, I guess the real question is, how long can we sustain that? Obviously, we're going to reach that point. Tires are going to start to fall off. We're going to have to figure out, you know, how do we... Oop, that's a wall. That doesn't help. That does not help at all. Oh, no. Well, alright. Shit. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. It was a good run. GG's. It's alright, we're within DRS at Lando. There's a little bit of overtake there. And the car's quick in the straight line, so... Oh, I went so deep. That didn't help. Car is very quick in the straight line, which feels good. Yeah, kind of what you need for around here. I don't know if I'm close enough to get him, though. Send it on the outside, which then becomes the inside. See if we can get the power down. Ooh, bit of a snap. But we got it.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Thanks, Mark. What a move. Oh, that was close. Snap into the rear end there.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Alright, Lando's close enough to where DRS here might, well, not quite. If anything, will get me on the next straight. Oh yeah, he'll make a move here. George kind of fell back into both the Ferraris. Really kind of just Lando and I right now. Oh, he just hit the wall. I didn't expect him to stick it on the outside. He's gonna have DRS. Oh, we're still kind of quick. Just outbrake him into the corner. Alright. I really hope it's not another 43 laps of this. I don't know if I can sustain that. That's a wall. Yeah, but like if we keep battling like this, that's the thing. We're just going to back ourselves up into, which is now both the Ferraris with Leclerc and Hamilton. They seem to have really good pace. Yeah, I also wonder what happened to Max. Oh, I see him on the mini-map. He's behind Russell. I left Lando the space. But we got DRS. So I should be able to get him right back. Nice and easy. Why do I brake with the clutch? I don't. Clutch pedal's all the way to the left. My cornering ability with this setup is terrible. But it's okay, because we're pretty quick in a straight line. Which is kind of where all the overtaking spots, or overtaking in general, happens, so. Certainly not complaining. That time Lando wasn't really close enough to make a move on that straight, but he will be here. Let's stay to the outside. He actually didn't send it. Ah. A little wide. Whew. A little wide there, too. Yeah, I mean, like, as the tires are starting...
concerns at the moment,
away.
just focus on the
As
driving.
the tires are starting to go, we get more and more worn. Definitely starting to struggle a little bit. Lando's getting closer. Alright, so he's gonna make a move here. They moved the detection point until after the final quarter, so he'll have DRS. Also
Gap
allowed
to your
Lewis to
teammate
get close.
behind, 9.0 seconds.
He managed to stay ahead though. I really do enjoy this track a lot. I feel like it provides such great racing in the F1 games. Always entertaining. Always entertaining. Love it. Even in last year's game where the wheel-to-wheel racing kind of sucked, it was still entertaining. Got a really good exit that time. Lando might have used a lot of his battery trying to overtake us there, or even defend from Lewis behind. We got a really good exit. Although, terrible exit that time. I was so slow getting back in the throttle. Alright, well, once again, this is now turned into a three-way battle between myself, Lando, and Lewis. Lando and Lewis, the two points leaders. Lando definitely going to get me this time. Although, can we possibly come back up the inside? Not quite, but we'll have DRS. Saw Lewis potentially trying to make a move as we would go a little deep. And Lewis did get past Lando. Okay. So now here comes who's practically our arch rival in this series. Find ourselves battling him a lot. The points leader, Lewis Hamilton. Deep through there. Oh, slightly locked up coming in. Forced myself to go a little wide. And then I was on the brakes way too late through there.
Right, you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
That is insane. That's insane. Not a single warning the entire race. Oh, that's wild. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. There's always still the chance of a safety car, red flag, stuff like that. And again, we have good pace. Oh, a little wide.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Car's still good, no damage. Tires are a little hurt though. Wide again, so wide, like that. I should have got a warning for that. I'm gonna stick with the mediums in this one. In this case, we're gonna go medium, soft. We'll stick with the strategy that we have. Switching to the hards might not be a bad strategy, honestly. And we could try to do like a one-stop, push these tires, but
12.0 seconds.
I think we have the strategy to just do the two-stop, or sorry, we have the pace to do the two-stop strategy. So I'm not too worried. Not too worried. Getting that penalty, man. I mean, that was harsh. That was a very harsh penalty. But, oh, Samuel. Oh no. Braked way too late. I'll get DRS though. Oh boy. It's always so sketchy, man. Coming down that main straight when you're 3 wide. So sketchy. Wide. Sit back into the car because of it. Alright, we're coming up on our pit stop here. We're battling Lando again.
Tyre condition still looking good.
We have DRS here. I'm still second clutch. Like, our straight line speed
The pit window, and you're going to be on
is
medium.
really good. Which makes me feel really good. I'm still going to try to sneak it in here. Switchback, maybe? Nope, not quite. Alright. Here comes the hard part. We gotta try to stick with for an entire lap. More importantly, through a first sector where our car is not very good in. A little bit of overtake. Okay. Stayed close. Did what we had to. A little wide. Terrible exit there. Lando's coming in. Oh, he's gonna undercut us. No. Sucks. Oh no, I went deep. Lando, Verstappen, they're both gonna undercut. on a terrible first sector. I gotta watch. Oh man, horrible first sector. Absolutely horrible. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. So used to hitting that button.
Confirmed,
request a pit
we'll
stop.
receive you at the end of this lap.
So used to just hitting that button. Oopsies. Alright, we're gonna box a lap early here because of Lando and Max spinning. But I was gonna get this before we get to the corner here. We're gonna kind of slightly fight back, not intentionally really, but alright, we got a penalty to serve. Kind of sucks, but is what it is.
There seems to have been a bit of a problem removing the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish the race strong. Okay, one stop to go.
Didn't
Just
serve
one
the penalty.
stop left in this strategy.
And on top of that, we were slow on the right front. That's awesome. Awesome. Fire the entire
This is
pit
our
crew.
true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
The fact that I could sit here and make a compilation video and probably have to be about 10 minutes long of all of the fucking mistakes made in the pit box is insane. Actually insane. Well, Lando came out on hards. I wonder if he's going to try the one stop. Why didn't it serve the penalty? That's just not a thing in the games? I thought it was. Is it not? I don't remember. The fastest time on Saudi? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you, because honestly, like, I don't do, like, time trial or anything like that. At all. I don't really care so much about, being the fastest person in the world. You know what I mean? I just like to have fun. Alright. Josh is kind of backing Max up here, which is nice. Helps us out a bit. I think I might have kissed the wall there. Not sure. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Josh, you're a legend. Oh, but then you blocked me on the exit, man. Whatever, he backed Max up into us at least, so that's a help.
Joshua's coming in for his stop.
Alright, I got both McLarens next. Lando and Oscar.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.9 seconds.
Weird. I lost like all audio there for a sec. Purple sector 1, or sector 2 rather. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Alright, Max is still on us. Just the fastest lap of the race. Nice.
Fastest lap of the race.
Max kind of got us with ease. That's why I don't like going to the inside there on the straight. But I honestly wasn't trying to find him too hard, because he might help us catch up to the McLarens a little bit quicker. Oh, as I proceed to go deep. Alright, he won't help us if I do that, but yeah, I mean, look at that. He already caught the Ashtray. I think the Ashtray still hasn't picked yet. Alright, we got DRS.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now.
Terrible
Everything's looking
exit.
good.
Oh my god. What a dive bomb. So unintentional. Thank God they saw me. Because, that should have been bad. Whew. It really was an accidental success. I mean, that's probably the best accidental 2-for-1 I think I've ever had. Thank you. Alright, now we're gonna try to get a little bit of a move on here. See if we can catch Lando. Both out in clean air. I ran wide again. Thankfully, they don't really call you for that there. At least on, you know, not strict corner cutting rules. Alright, we got a bit of a gap behind, so we're out of DRS behind. So I
Okay, the
shouldn't
car
have to really
ahead's
worry
beginning
as
to
much.
pull away. You know what to do. Gap to your teammate
About
behind.
The guys behind here,
24.0
which
seconds.
is helpful. soon there. Yeah, right? Like, make that make sense. I get a 3-second penalty for going deep into T1. Don't even get back into the throttle, by the way, either. I slowed down during that chicane when I ran deep. Oh, God, I ran deep again. Like, if anything, that deserved a warning, at least. But yeah, I keep getting away with, like, running wide elsewhere. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
You know what it is, man? It's pollution. The FIA don't want to see an American driver have success. This is what it is. Right, exactly. That's exactly what's happening here. It's bias, you know? Alright. Down to like just under 2 seconds. Let's see if we can get a good run throughout the rest of the sector here. Purple sector 2 without DRS. That's awesome. This is the Jeddah Street Circuit. To answer your question there. F125. Alright, as soon as you overtake Lando. Yeah, for real. For real, dude. Alright, Leclerc's coming into pits. He really stretched the medium tire. So I'm guessing he's going for the one stop. That was slow. That was so slow. That was bad. Not a good first sector there. Classic Ferrari move, right? Went deep again. Yeah, see, like, I should be getting warnings for that. I'm glad I'm not, because I probably have like a 10-second penalty at this point. I definitely should be. Lewis is coming in. There goes Hamilton. Dude, what a moment that was. In terms of like modern day like passes, I mean that's got to be the best, right? Like that was such an insane moment. Or you got more penalties than Ocon? I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. We're catching Lando. I mean, we're there. We're literally there. 1.2. Hey, I finally made the corner. Alright. Within a second now. We just gotta get a good exit here. Missed the apex entirely. Look at DRS. Well, this is good, chat. I mean, this makes me feel good.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Makes me feel really good. It means that we have really good pace this race. Question is, can I pull away from Lando and open up the gap? I don't think I can. Terrible first sector. Terrible first sector. Where's my teammate? Last update that I got was he was like 20 seconds back. But I mean, he qualified outside the top 10, so. Although he was running like P4, P5. I think he's doing a longer. Oh shit, a longer strategy. All right, that's not good. I don't want him to be doing that too often. Yeah, the penalty does kind of screw us, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're 8th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 35.3.
So JP's having a decent race, P8. It's good. Outbreak Lando, kind of parking on the apex.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And then I immediately go wide. Oh no, I grinded the curb. Son of a bitch. Yes. I know I can.
Okay, no issues with
here's
tire
the
wear
problem.
for now.
So I have
taking care of them.
I have two computers, right? I have a streaming PC and then a gaming PC. So that way, just, you know, I could record at better frame rates and stuff like that. I could play games at better frame rates. Because of that, I have, you know, obviously two different mics. The other mic is over on my desk, which is, you know, on the other side of the room. A lot of times it doesn't pick up what I say. And like I could probably just run it along the floor and set it next to the setup here, but yeah, I'm not really doing that. Alright. Let's lock it in. Let's have a really good first sector here. Let's see if we can pull away. Nope. So much for that. So here's the problem. I think we're faster than Lando, but I don't think it's enough of a pace difference for us to pull away from him to keep him out of DRS range. I'm also driving very sloppy right now. All over the place. So that also plays a factor. What I could do is I could probably try to save up my battery a little bit, and then just, you know, use hot lap deployment a ton, or, you know, even a little bit of overtake, just to try to get out of DRS range. Lewis just at the fastest lap of the race. Tire wear is also starting to kick in a bit. Last time I said I was going to lock in, I immediately went deep, so I'm just not going to say it. I think that's the strat going forward. Oh, a little wide. We were starting to pull a little bit of a gap there, funny enough. Now, ultimately, my question is Lando going to box again, or is he just going to run the hards long? My God, I was way too late on the brakes there. Somehow still had a good exit.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting
No.
to manage it.
No. No, 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 no. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. No, no, no.
It looks like we're experiencing an ERS software glitch.
Okay. Oh, that means I have no ERS deployment, though. Well, so much for trying to gap Lando.
Looks like the ERS isn't functioning. The guys are working on a fix.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay, honestly. It's not race ending, like you just said. It's gonna suck temporarily until they get it fixed. And
Okay, Mark here. I've got an ERS update for you. We're looking at a software problem here. There's nothing you can do, but we're going to try and reset a few things on our end. I'll let you know if anything changes.
I don't think we're gonna keep up with Lando. Oh my God!
Green flag. You should see ERS back online now. The guys have fixed the problem.
What? I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. Oh my God. My body just went like numb. I'm not even kidding. Like that is, I got chills.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I got chills from that. Oh my God. Alright. I can't get too excited. There's still 19 laps to go. A lot can still happen. And we do still have a 3-second penalty. Oh. Dude, that is the craziest timing I think I've ever experienced in any video game ever. Yeah. Oh god, the car didn't want to turn there. That is like wild timing.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I'm so unlocked right now. I really do gotta lock it in. Holy fuck. Like braking way too early. That is genuinely the craziest thing I've ever had happen in a video game. Ah, that was a terrible line through there. That I do. And I also need to have pit crew not screw up. If they make a mistake, like they are prone to doing, that's really gonna hurt us. Really gonna hurt us. There's a lot of noise happening outside my house right now. I think we're doing work on the neighbor's house. So if you hear that, I apologize. Oh, no, I went deep. Alright, Max is in. Is 15 laps too long for the softs? That's, I think, the major question right now. Oh, God. All over the place. The UI is, it's a mod. Max went on to the hards. Do I go hards here, maybe? Instead of softs? I don't know, I feel like the softs could last. Yeah, I gotta lock it in, man. I really gotta lock it in. I am so unlocked. Just all over the fucking place.
No tyre concerns at the
soft,
moment,
alright,
just
that's what we'll
focus
do.
on the driving.
We'll stay with the softs.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Hopefully Lewis and Charles continue to fight each other. It might work out in their favor. I mean, the one stop, it's a bold strategy to do, but you could definitely do it. In years past, it's usually the strategy I would take. Considering the fact that we actually had some pace for this race, I didn't want to take the gamble. But we're going to have a lot of ground that we're going to have to try to make up in a very short amount of time. One stop may work for them because, I mean, Max isn't even really closing in on them all that
box
quick.
this
So.
lap.
Yeah. Okay. For the love of all that is holy. Please. Good pit stop.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong.
Come on!
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I'm firing the fucking pit crew, man. All of them. Literally all of them. It's every goddamn pit stop. Every single one. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. God, that hurts. And the FAA really doesn't want me to win apparently. Alright. So we got about, what? Right, 13, 14 seconds to try to make up in 14 laps time. It's doable. Oh, look at JP in 6th, by the way. But not only that, then I gotta get another 3 seconds ahead of them.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
Get the top.
2.5 seconds.
Gonna be tough. You're right. Not impossible. Hello there. Welcome. Yeah, Max is actually really quick. Really bad exit there.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the
Second
race so
quicker.
far.
The Max. I don't know if we're going to close it in time. Oh, JP's spinning again. Alright, well. Never mind, I was happy for JP.
And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now.
My whole setup cost, $2,000, 2,500, something like that, somewhere around there. That's why they were calling me. Nice.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Oh, I went deep. Like, I'm trying to push, but yeah, like, I'm also trying to save the tires as best as I can. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close, but even then, I don't think we're gonna have enough to pull out 3 seconds to gap them at that point. If we even do get past all of them.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
How is that noise?
Hamilton's just taken the lead.
Alright, they continue to battle one another, which helps. And we've now kind of caught Max. On the curb. We got DRS. So that's something. Max got a really good exit.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah. Oh, a little wide. Yeah. Lock him, bro. Yeah, you're right. I have to. That was my first actual warning. I got a penalty before I got a warning. Alright. Just over 3 seconds. With Max close behind. He's going to have DRS, so we might have to defend a little bit too, which is kind of going to hurt us. But I think we can still close. Oh, a little wide again. Ah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, once again, guys, anybody who's watching along on YouTube through the shorts feature, you know, for whatever reason, I don't get alerts for that, for any subs or anything like that. So,
Okay, keep an eye on
you know,
that
if you
gap
are
ahead,
subbing
please.
along, I promise
3.0
I'm not,
seconds.
you know, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see it until after the stream. So, but I do appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, gap's under 3 now. Max is close behind. Max stayed really close that time. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for chatting along and everything too, man. It's been good. I appreciate it. I really do. Genuinely. It really does mean a lot. Alright, we're under 2. Max is really close. Ferraris keep battling each other. No team rules going on there. Yeah, fair. Fair. It is a drastic difference. It's like literally 2 different drivers. Alright. Stayed ahead of Max. We caught the Ferraris. I definitely think I can get past them, so I'm not really too worried about that. Oh, a little wide. I'm not too worried about that. It's whether or not I can gap them, and or can they... No. Oh boy, oh boy. Hello there. Okay. As I was saying, can they hold Max up? That's the $1 million question here. I'm gonna use a little bit of overtake. Leclerc has DRS. So probably not gonna get him. Oh, I didn't hit DRS. Fuck, I hit it too early. Yeah, that's alright. A bit too much of the curb there on the exit. Alright. Fuck, man. This is tough. I need the player to start battling with Lewis again. Now that we caught, Team Orders apparently kicked in. Alright, wide again. Definitely starting to feel the tire wear, which is a bit of a problem. Difficulty set to 100. Which honestly, for this race, I probably should have bumped it up. But I didn't think about it until after the fact. I need Leclerc to get close to Hamilton again. But Hamilton's running much quicker through the, essentially through the non-overtaking spots. So he keeps pulling away from Leclerc. Ran wide again. Yeah, I deserve that one. Tire wear is definitely a thing. That it is. Oh. I was looking at chat. I was
New
looking at
strategy available on
chat.
the MFD.
Nope, not counting it. Nope, not happening. I was looking at chat, man. I got distracted. Not counting it. Never happened. You guys saw nothing. Alright, now they're battling. Although it was barely even a battle. Right, exactly. Exactly. Never happened. Oh my god! Okay, that one's on me, but I mean, Lewis was just so slow. Okay. Woo. I got lucky there. I gotta be careful. One more warning and I'll get the penalty, so another one. Which will really just ruin everything. Alright, I gotta get him here.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake
A
button.
little wide. Really pushing it now. Tire wear is so heavy. They got a better exit than I did. Using so much battery.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Alright. Now we just gotta go. Can we gap them? That's the million-dollar question here. Oh my god, the understeer. Alright, the player's gonna have DRS. I was a little sloppy there. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to be a good streamer. Alright, Leclerc's closing. Ah. Terrible exit. The tires are just gone. And I have no battery. Oh, that was ambitious. Okay, Charles. Oh no. Alright, alright. There we go. Got a little bit of battery back up. Talking. I know. I'm. All right. I'll shut up. Fuck! Got into the throttle too soon. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my lord. Whoever subbed, I need you to unsub. That screwed me up. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Oh. Yeah. GG's. GG's. Let's just focus on bringing her home. It doesn't help. I mean, the tires are gone. I mean, look at that tire wear. You know what I mean? I can't get the power down coming out of that last corner. Where even on old hards, the Ferraris are... I mean, they have so much better grip than I do. Hamilton really is just drifting everywhere. Now, aside from the NASCAR bump and run, yeah, right. Get another penalty while we're at it. Might as well. Screw it, honestly. True. True.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Well, at least we get to see a pretty exciting battle for the lead here on the last lap. They're side by side ahead of us. Claire should stay ahead. Oh, no, maybe not. Max is fighting back. Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, Max got ahead. I'm all over the track. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that.
Completed a pass for the lead.
In 19 seconds, you could. Oh, that's right. I probably could. Break check Hamilton? Yeah, fuck it, right? Oh, man. Whew. Tires are gone. You know, there was a part of me that was like, maybe, just maybe, we try to, I did try squeezing Lewis there a little bit. It was like, maybe, just maybe, we switch to the hards. But hey, you know what?
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
I'll applaud that. I'll applaud that. A P4, at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with that. I really can't be that upset with that. That's a strong result for a midfield car. It's going to be our only shot at a win in quite some time. But I'll take it. At the end of the day, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let me catch up with chat here a little bit. We'll play. Thank you. Yourself, don't try to be anyone else, and you'll get viewers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Genuinely, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do have an Instagram. It's the same handle. I didn't do it 97. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, everything. Yeah, driver of the day, Alcon? What? Thank you, sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys, seriously, honestly, genuinely, you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the subs, the follows, you know, across the board, even over on TikTok, Twitch, like everything, man. You guys have been great. This has honestly probably been one of my most favorite streams I've had in a while. So I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
All right, so let's get a quick breakdown here. Let's take the replay first before I forget. Yeah, I mean, P4, we did have the fastest lap of the race. Max wins, huge win. The whole incident with Lando, I mean, that was incredible. I mean, mind-boggling experience. JP finishing 7th, so a good result for the team. I mean, this is an awesome result for the team. You know, P4, P7, yeah, huge. Look at Yuki too, by the way. Started 18th, finished 10th. It's in the points. Ocon started 19th, finished 8th. I get why you got driver of the day. It makes sense now. Take a quick look at the standings. Yeah, I mean, Lewis extends his lead over Lando. Lando obviously dropped back after the mechanical failure that he had. Max closes in a little bit there. It's tight. It is tight at the top. It's going to be a fun season. That is for sure. Ferrari. Oh, you guys are crazy. Ferrari with the lead right now in the team standings. McLaren close behind. And we actually managed to close our gap a little bit on Red Bull, while also slightly pulling away from Mercedes. So nice. Hell of a race. That was awesome. All right. Thank you for the sub. Is that FIFA? I think I can't really read it. It's this monitor here is like a 720p television. So like, it's some of the stuff is a little hard to read. All right. Anywho, where am I from? I'm from the good old US of A. I say good old, but you know anywho, not gonna get into that conversation. But yeah, I'm from the Northeast region from PA. You ever do lobbies with viewers? I do have a plan to do that. You know, we're gonna be doing that eventually.
One of our parts is now
Probably
developed.
when I
After
get back from
completing a
vacation.
single part, it will be ready for fitting.
That'll probably be
We can select
what
which
happens.
car to install it on.
Got it,
Parts that
Mathis.
have been
Thanks.
dual developed will automatically.
Got it. Yep. Shut up. Yeah. So probably when I get back from vacation, so it probably won't be for like a couple weeks. But we will do a day where we do that. You're awesome as well, bro. Continue to be kind and grateful, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. So once again, if you're watching along on like the shorts version of the stream, for whatever reason, alerts don't work. I gotta figure it out. I got some time before work. Maybe that's what I'll spend some time doing the rest of the morning. But yeah, for whatever reason, it just doesn't work. So it did go through. And again, I'll see it like after the stream. But yeah, I don't know why. It just doesn't. It just doesn't pop up for whatever reason. No alerts will like pop up on the portrait side of things, quote unquote portrait, because I think that's how it's titled. But where do I work? I work at a pool company. We sell pools and supplies and all that shit. That's the full-time gig. That is what I do. This is right now this is busy season for us, so I work a lot of hours, which means like if you guys are new to the channel, I don't stream a lot, and that's largely why. This is busy season. I work 6 days a week. A lot happening kind of deal. So once things start to die down and over the next couple months, because we do hit a slow period, I'll be able to devote a lot more time not only into streaming but also editing and getting more content out there. So right now is a busy time. So content wise, we're a little light, hence why we're only on the 5th race of the season. But yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. No, I appreciate that. No, listen, man. I like my job. I like what I do. I have fun doing it. It's I don't know if I'd say it's the most rewarding job in the world, but it's there's good people that I work with, and it's a good schedule and everything else. Minus the 6 days thing during the summer, but yeah. I appreciate that rating. Thank you. But chat. Anywho, again, you guys were awesome. Seriously, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. We are going to call it there because I'm gonna take a look into the whole alert box thing for the portrait mode on YouTube, or the YouTube Shorts version of the stream, just to see if we can get the alerts kind of working for that. So we'll see. Probably a great time for the company that, yeah, I mean, we again, this is the busy time of year. This is the money making season for sure. But yeah, have you considered setting maybe a Discord up for the community? So I mean, it was something I thought about when I first started streaming. 5 years ago. I No, you're good, man. You're good. I appreciate that. I mean, it's nice to chat with everybody and kind of get to know one another. I always enjoy that part of streaming. There are some things that I may not go full detail into for obvious reasons, but anywho, yeah. So 5 years ago when I first started streaming, setting up my own Discord for the community was something I thought about doing, and I think I even kind of like briefly did for a short amount of time. The problem is that, like, because I don't really stream very consistently, and because my content has changed a lot over the years in terms of what kind of content I do, we, just me, ultimately decided, to not really do that. But I've seen a lot of growth over the past month and a half with streaming on TikTok, streaming to like the YouTube Shorts, live streaming there. I've seen a lot of growth because of that. So now that is the case, and now that I'm seeing a lot of repeat viewers coming back to the streams and watching just the content across the board, yeah, it is definitely something I'll definitely think more into, and take some time to do. The only thing with that is that it's just me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have I don't have moderators or anything like that. So obviously trying to keep up with sometimes people suck. Let's be real. You know what I mean? So trying to keep up with all that is a little bit tougher. But again, it's something I'll definitely consider. I do. So we stream across the board. We stream live on YouTube normal, 16:9 format, the YouTube Shorts. So we do both TikTok, Kick, X, and Twitch. We're practically everywhere. The only place I don't stream is Instagram. Just because the Instagram live thing, I don't know, it's a little iffy, in my opinion. But ultimately, to kind of answer your question, yes, the Shorts algorithm works a little bit different than the just standard YouTube format for whatever reason. I mean, I can't fully explain it, but I've noticed, like, ever since I started doing the YouTube Shorts live streams with the normal live streams, again, I've seen viewership go up massively. I've seen followers and subs go up massively. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing the growth happen, and it's primarily through that. So, for whatever reason, I mean, short form content is a great way to grow your brand and your channel as a whole. This time last year, and well, not really this time last year, but like not this past winter, but the winter prior, I was able to stream a lot and put out a lot of content, and I saw a lot of growth because of it. And it was largely due to stuff like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, stuff like that. I don't think getting admin/mods will be that difficult, since if you feel as excited about your channel. So yeah, I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, being a mod, like, I mean, it's not much. You just really got to make sure that nobody does anything stupid, and if they do, you ban them. Do I like Ferrari? I do. I'm a massive Ferrari fan. Very happy about the Le Mans 24 outcome. Very happy that, the trifecta there, or the three-peat, I should say, really. Yeah, very, very happy about that. It was a good result for Ferrari, which was awesome to see. But yeah, very much a Ferrari fan. Sucks being an F1 Ferrari fan at this point in my life, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think you're a very good following. You would pick normal stream, but if you need to grow shorts, yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, again, if you're looking to grow your content and grow your brand, the algorithms out there that are in place on pretty much every social media platform, it focuses heavily on the short form content. Because think about it, you know what I mean? When you're scrolling through your phone, typically, when you're scrolling through your phone, that's what you're watching. You know what I mean? You're watching short videos that are 10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute long, and then that's it, right? And yeah, like all you guys here watching, at least I'm assuming most of you watching right now are all watching from the short form side of things. So that's what I mean. So when your phone goes up, it'll be hard to keep up with banning, kicking people that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Cross that bridge when we get there. That's one day at a time, man. I don't ever sit there and try to get ahead of myself with this stuff. Because things happen in life, you know what I mean? Things happen in life. There's been plenty of times where I've gone through um, peaks and valleys in terms of consistency of putting content out there. I think from the time frame of like August of last year to like December, I put out very little content. I think I did a total of maybe 3 streams and like a total of like 10 videos altogether. Like I did nothing during that time. That's because bought a house. The house needed a lot of work, so I was spending a lot of time doing that while also still working a full-time job, obviously, and then having to move everything in and everything else. Like it's just, yeah, it was insane. So, yeah, yeah. So because of that fact, right? Because of again the peaks and valleys of consistency, again, I um don't think too far ahead of myself. I don't sit there and even right now, like today was a great stream. Today has been awesome. It's been very fun hanging out with you guys and chatting with you guys. Um, but what was I gonna say? Words. Yeah, it's been very fun chatting with you guys, hanging out with you guys, and doing everything with you guys. Um, but I'm not gonna sit there and think to myself like, wow, I just saw massive growth today. That means I'm gonna be this, massive streamer now. I've gone viral, right? Like I don't think that way. And even like prior to today, prior to this past month and a half, where I've seen this upkeep, right? Where I've seen this growth. Um, even prior to that, I've sat there and I've constantly had this approach where in my mind, I am strictly like, it doesn't matter if I'm streaming to nobody. It doesn't matter if I'm streaming to one person. It doesn't matter if I'm streaming to 5 people, 10 people, 50 people. It doesn't matter. I treat it the same every time. I always treat it in the sense that like there's a bunch of you watching regardless. There could be nobody chatting along. I can have viewers and have nobody chat, and I'm still sitting here interacting as if like I'm chatting with someone. You know what I mean? Because that's always been my approach. That's always how I've tried to view things because I feel like it makes things more entertaining. Might make me look a little crazy because then I feel like I'm talking to myself a lot. But but still. So with that being said, again, that's always been kind of my thought. Just do it for fun and you'll make it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? That's always kind of my approach and always been my approach with the stuff. Like, yeah, obviously I would very much would love to make this a career, right? Like, who doesn't, right? When you stream, when you create content, you do it with the intent, typically with the intent that you want to make it a career. You want to make a living from it, right? And I think eventually I would very much like to get to that point. I don't necessarily foresee that happening anytime soon, if ever, because it's a very tough thing to do. But again, when you're having fun while doing it, I mean, it always makes things better. It makes the content better. It makes just everything across the board better. So, um, yeah, no, I agree, wholeheartedly agree, wholeheartedly agree. All right, well, anywho, that's that. We're gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there. I feel like I just went on like a ramble there for a bit. Um, I appreciate the kind words, guys. You guys are seriously. Thank you. Thank you. You guys really are the best. Once again, if you're watching this edited down video after the fact, because I do go back and edit what we do here to create shorter content out of it. If you're watching this after the fact and you want to join along for the live streams when we're doing all this stuff and kind of, you know, be a part of this experience, you know, maybe even kind of be my in-race strategist like a lot of you were today. Friendly reminder, we are live on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, X, and Kick. So, you know, be sure to always tune in and be along for the ride, I guess. Content creators, and you got me here watching the stream for the last. I mean, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Genuinely, man, I appreciate y'all. I do from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. But I am gonna call it there. I desperately have to pee, and I've had to pee since about lap 7 of that race. So I am gonna call it there. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It'd be fun to do a pre-race debrief for the race strategy. Yeah, I agree actually. Thank you for hanging out. You guys were awesome. We'll be back on tomorrow. We'll round 6, right on to the next one. Like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow. Probably right around the same time. You know, probably start like 8:30 EST. You know, same time. If you're you know, if you're subbed to the channel, obviously, you know, if you keep the notifications on, you'll know when we go live, of course. And then I always usually do like a short little like starting stream intro, so that way you get some time to be able to hop in. But once again, man, appreciate all the subs, all the follows, chatting along, man, the kind words. Seriously, I mean, I cannot thank you guys enough. Sound like a broken record saying it, but I mean, thank you. But as always, guys, it's been a blast. It's been a pleasure. Stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later.